been taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line, second down.
39-yard line.
Off the play action, May. He'll get this to Henry. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Third and 10.
They'll air it out on third. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Takes it in at the 21. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, here's Smith. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Genty from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded by Henderson. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Brings up third and 6.
No throw, third and long. And It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. First down, Smith to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders stretch their early lead to 9. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And they off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Raiders have their offense back out there. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Smith will try again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. With early results holds here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 13-3 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Smith on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Las Vegas, first down. First and goal, Raiders.
Here's Genty. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here's a design run. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? Is stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
On third and goal, Smith. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Henderson on first and 10. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the gun, it's May. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Lofts it deep right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long, they're going to throw. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down. Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5 at the 20.
Throwing is May. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's now third down.
Here's May. That one complete to Hooper. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again.
Formation for the Patriots.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
May now. That's him on the quick hitter. Level little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Zane on the ground here with Henderson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Stevenson, the ball carrier.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
May.
3.
Dumped off to his running back. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Going after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Laube with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Smith on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The New England offense running out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard
Tight end going in motion right. Here's Henderson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
May now now from the gun. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Former Raider Robert Spillane in on that stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Taking a deep shot here. And he's got it! Has a layout for it, but touchdown! The Raiders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's New England ready once again on offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Sticking with Henderson. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
It's Henderson on the give. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And down he goes, Raiders got him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Bryce Baringer on to send this one away. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Here we go.
1st down, Smith to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Here we go, throw it.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side, brought in, inside the 20. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. Wilson, all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be Raiders football. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. Here's May on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. May looking to throw. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's tackled for a short gain. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Throwing here just before halftime. And it's picked off, but oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Now Borregales on to send it away. Laube with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Play action. Here's Smith. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
This is Gentine on 2nd. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy off 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused and executing the play in front of them.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. That one's caught along the left sideline. Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
There we go, Sonoma.
And again, it's Smith. Brought in close to the 8. Well, we might be get close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Smith yet again. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots.
They're running the option, short side. But keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32.
On the gun, it's May. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. The ball is out, and they lost it. And the Raiders get to it. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I get the feeling, Brock, an already substantial lead is about to grow yet again as they take over here with 1st and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. The Patriots running their offense out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
To the air on 1st down, May. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's May. Flushed out now to his left. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Trying to sneak May. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's another Patriots First down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Finds his fullback. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and
The give inside to Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots continuing to fight at least. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Coming up from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Zamir White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Play fake, here's Smith. He throws deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Smith on 1st down. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. On the draw, this is Henderson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. They give now to Henderson. And that's not what the offense style though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
It's now 3rd and 10.
May now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Punt meets him at the 28. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Smith on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a really good game, right, partner? And we're just fortunate that we were here to finally see it fall. He's the first ever to throw 8 touchdowns in a single game.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
We give up the gun. It's Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They go play action. Here's Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Henderson here from the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. 3rd down, they need 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
What's that?
Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. First play is going to be again to Genty. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Genty from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not even set. There we go, sir.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and
There we go.
goal at the 8-yard line.
We're gonna get a shot. Come on, set.
And go play fake here with Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field.
Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and return both of them away. That seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. On the handoff, Stevenson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, what's that?
No throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Patriots, 1st down.
Throwing is May. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders.
On the gun, it's May. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. To the air yet again, May. Completes beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Yards on the play. That's another Patriots 1st down.
Right up the gut. Up to the races, middle of the field. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's White on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action. Here's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. For decades, Flipper Anderson's 1989 record has stood, and here, Brock, we've finally seen it beaten. He just topped 336 yards and now holds the most yards receiving in a single game in NFL history. Well, we've been keeping close track as he approached, and apparently the whole stadium was keeping track of this one as well, because what a celebration out there now as he sets a new single-game record for receiving yards.
I wish everybody could see the booth right now, because your stat man, he's been handing you that stat as we've gotten closer and closer and closer. We erupted like everybody in the building. We watched.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Going play action, May. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Taken right at the 40. Fights his way through a tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one is launched downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Here's made in the air. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. They could really use a good one here. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Raider offense heading back to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, just keep stepping on that gas?
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into traffic, complete. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And off to Genty. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Giving this to Genty. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers work, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring